It's a structured, negatively charged form of water that naturally forms next to hydrophilic surfaces, including within the body. So this was pioneered by Gerald Pollack, and he's the one who discovered that easy water was a distinct phase of water. In fact, he called it the fourth phase of water, and he wrote a book about it. And you can find that, I believe, if you go to Amazon and look up Gerald Pollack. He discovered that this easy water was able to permeate the cell easier because it was more structured and more coherent. And later on in the presentation, I'll show you some actual slides of somebody's blood that was tested before being exposed to the quantum textiles, and then the difference in the cells, the red blood cells, and how they separated and became more coherent while they were being exposed to the textiles. So that's what the Kelby technology encompasses, and that's how it came to be. And then the quantum textiles, that's the other topic that we'll talk about. And that one's a little bit more complicated only because they've taken the textiles or they've taken the Kelby technology and they figured out a way to infuse that into the fibers. So they're functional textiles and they're engineered at the material level, and they're designed to interact with the body's bioelectrical and biophysical systems. And so in order to do that, they use a technology called the master batch chip. And what that is think of it like this. So let's say when we're taking a supplement, and it needs to get where it needs to get in the body without breaking down. So we encapsulate it to protect it so it can get where it needs to go to do its best work. Well, that's what the master batch chip is in textile manufacturing. So what it is, it's a polymer carrier, which is infused with the Kelby powder. And that ensures uniform distribution throughout the fibers. And so it gets infused into the yarn and the fiber, and it stays embedded in that. So you can take a sleeping pad, and they have tested it after 100 washings. They have found that it still performs the same as it did after the first time. So that makes it very durable and long lasting. So that's the benefit of the way they've manufactured this.